For my R&B magazine, I have finalized my ideas on how I'm going to have my magazine to how much it will cost. Based on my audience feedback, I have changed the house style of my magazine, as before it was going to be red, black and blue, but after I pitched my idea to my peers, I realised that these colours do not actually go together, therefore resulting in changing the house style to red, black and white. This now fits in with the genre than before. The name of my magazine is Hype. I chose that name because it fits in with the culture of R&B music, as it means when something gets excited about something. It suggests that my magazine will be seen as something which many people will get excited about, because that's its connotation. It denotes excitement, but also it is associated with street-like images. So for example, you will see hype being used on street walls as graffiti, showing that stereotypically graffiti is known for black street youngsters vandalizing, which is how I have designed my masthead in a way which creates the street feel effect to this magazine, but also to include the type of R&B feel to it, because when you look at the masthead you immediately recognise this masthead is designed for a specific genre. The name of the front font used on my masthead is called Subway. This signifies the fact that this masthead relates to R&B audience because of where it originates. I have used colours on my masthead because I wanted to make my masthead stand out and make people want to come and look at my magazine, because it stands out by the outline of white, which will attract the audience to come and buy this magazine. The audience of my magazine is aimed at both females and males, because R&B is such a wide genre that it can be aimed at both genders. Most people that listen to R&B music are familiar with the style of it. My magazine is aimed at young adults, aimed at 16 to 25-year-olds who are typically into the R&B culture. Rhythm and blues, often abbreviated to R&B, is a genre of popular African American music that originated in the 1940s. The term was originally used by a record company to describe recordings marketed predominantly to African Americans at a time when urban rocking jazz music with a heavy instant beat was becoming more popular. The front cover of my magazine is going to be printed on cloth, however the rest of the magazine will be printed on paper. All the pages in my magazine will have gloss on them. My magazine will cost £3.50. The house style of my magazine is going to be red, white and black. Originally the colours I chose first were going to be red, blue and white, however based on my audience feedback I had to change the colours because they didn't go with the genre, so that's why throughout my magazine I'm going to keep my three colours red, black and white consistent. My magazine is going to be called Hype and it will be in red writing with a white outline and a black background. I have been looking at front covers for magazines such as Vibe and XXL. I have picked the ones that appeal to me and then analysed the typical conventions that these types of magazines do according to the particular genre. I have noticed that the magazines keep the name of the title at the top and make sure that the main cover image is the main feature to look at, or it is the only image on the front cover. This is my front cover flat plan. I have planned to use cover lines such as exclusive interview with Blake and featuring the 10 most popular R&B tracks of all time, which connotes that my magazine will include an exclusive interview from the next new thing, which is my main cover line. On the side I will have a list of R&B artists in two colours, red and black. I have used XXL magazine to create my flat plan. I have pastiched XXL magazine's contents page to create my contents page. I have used a similar layout so that my magazine will look realistic. It will include images and contents which have appeared on the front cover, and it will also have an editorial. I had a brief idea of what my double page spread was going to look like, but I did research to see how other magazines had their double page spreads. This is my flat plan. I wanted my article to be on one side and the image on the other. My double page spread is going to be about Blake, the guy who is going to be on my front cover. I had many influences for my double page spread and used bits from different pages and magazines because I liked some elements on one and some on the other. So I gathered a few double page spreads together and I used different aspects from all of them. The photographs that I will take and use are going to be of many different people that have an R&B look to them. They will have to look like a certain type, so I will dress them up to fit the genre, because clothes and props are very important in making a person fit a particular type of genre, in this case R&B. This links in well with Carl Rogers' theory of ideal self, because it's something you want to aspire and be like, which is what he theorized about.